My name is Meghan Welch, and I have been doing comedy for a year, almost a year. I was a theater major in college, and then I dropped out, and then I went through like a really shitty breakup, you know, that female story, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, mainly because my ex said I wasn't funny, and I think it would be funny if I was. That happens a lot. So the way I deal with failure is depending on the crowd and how bad it's going, I either acknowledge that joke's sucking and I try to pull some kind of punch or some kind of laughter out of that acknowledgement, or I completely ignore it. I either acknowledge a joke bombing on stage and then I cry myself to sleep later. That's usually how I deal with it, and booze. I'm not good socially. I'm not a social person. I have a lot of anxieties and social fears in general, and just as a person, I'm not like a super confident, outgoing kind of person. But I think like being on stage and airing out like my grievances in the world and the things that you know, even just being a mom. I've been talking about that a lot lately, and sometimes I feel like I'm just like, you know, I'm pushing that out there and I'm finding a way to make things funny. I'm still learning how to make things funny. But that's what comedy is to me, is it's taking like social norms, or taking like, I don't know, things you observe that are, or that maybe seem normal to some people, and pointing out why the hell are we even, you know, like we do this and this is what society operates under, or, you know, it's sometimes there's funny crap about it that maybe you can relate to, because this is what stresses me out on my day to day. Sometimes I feel like I'm just airing out my problems and people are laughing at them, which is like, you know, it's pretty on point with what my therapist does anyway, so. Local comedy is what I would call like it's like a grassroots movement. You know, there's, I would say, at least 20 active local comedians in here in town, you know. And as far as active, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, a lot longer than me, a vast majority of them. I'm kind of like on the tail end of this. When I came into this, there was at least 5, 6 comedians that have really like had started this whole like kind of like a punk rock style of comedy. The ones that are active are very passionate and share the same almost fandom of the I guess art. That seems so cheesy to say sometimes, but yeah, so it's just like a really fun fueled community where we're all chasing the same dream and we're all like kind of helping each other out, which is really dope. So